Hey, what's up, coaches? Ashley Roberts here. Hi, guys. So I have a brand new team coach handbook, new coach checklist, new coach handbook. But we have this amazing brand new resource that I am so excited to share with you guys and give you the opportunity to kind of take your coaching at your own pace, work through this amazing document. There are so many things in there, but first I want you to know that it's not something that you are required to do immediately within 30 minutes. It's going to take you a little bit of time to work through it, but everything that you need to know as a coach, everything you need to know about getting started, it's all in there. So you can work through it at your own pace. You can work through it as fast as you want. Take your time. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me or your coach who invited you here for any of those questions. So I'm going to do a quick screen share. And then I am going to open up this document for you guys, if my internet cooperates. Come on now. Thank you for your patience. Okay, this is our new coach handbook. Now, this is 24 pages long, so it is a PDF format, so you can certainly save this to your computer. You can absolutely print it out if you'd like, but there are hyperlinks in here, so I would strongly suggest just saving it to your computer, so that way you can kind of work through it and access all of the links. Now, I don't need to walk you through everything that's in here because you've either received that information on a new coach kickoff call, getting started right call. You've worked through our new coach checklist that comes in the email. So everything that's in here, you should be somewhat familiar with. And if you're not, great, there are links in here that are going to explain everything for you. So a quick little welcome here. Getting started. First, I think what's most important as a coach is to choose a program, to choose a nutrition plan, and to just get started. I am a diehard 21-Day Fix fan. That's where I started. I started with 21-Day Fix. I started with 21-Day Fix containers. So I typically default to that when I have somebody who is brand new, but you can certainly start wherever you choose. Maybe you're diving into 80-Day Obsession and you're doing timed nutrition, or maybe you're starting with a heavy lifting program and you're eating a lot more, or maybe you are starting with bar and you're following more of a 2B mindset type of nutrition. But most important is, and if you have any questions, again, get with me or get with your coach kind of on where you want to begin, and we can just kind of take it from there. Our accountability community is on Facebook. You will have access to that as soon as you sign up. If you haven't already, then we will make sure that you're plugged in there as well. We do use our morning Zoom workouts for the extra accountability. You can download those here. Link to join is here. All kinds of stuff in here as well. So before you begin, let me move myself out of the way. We want you to start with setting some goals. We want you to start with taking before pictures. We want you to think not just short term, but long term as well. I tell all of my brand new coaches and my challengers, be here in a year. It takes time to build a business from the ground up. It takes time to see a trajectory in your business. It takes time to build relationships, to really kind of figure it out. And for me, the first year of my business was a lot of trial and error and just figuring things out, figuring out what I wanted to do, what I wanted to say, who I wanted to help, how I wanted to help them, how I wanted to run a group, how I wanted to put myself out there and share content and create things that I knew were going to help people, not just short-term and long-term as well. So setting those goals initially for short and long-term are so important. We talk about vital behaviors in here. It's all in here. There's a great video on vital behaviors. I'm not going to go into all this stuff because Maura does a really good job of that too. And then here is a few things to start getting plugged into is the Team Beachbody Coach 411 page. That's where all of our national wake up calls are. Those are every Monday morning at 10 a.m. It's important to listen in on those. Lots of really, really good trainings and stuff. And here are our other channels as well. Like I said, national wake up calls are Mondays. We do our team calls on Saturdays. Wednesday nights, we may pop in for a power hour or an Emerald Push group. We typically host those at least once or twice a month too. And you can always get with your coach or myself as well to find out when our next one is. And then just setting up your business, setting up your coach office, setting up your direct deposit, checking out Coach Breaking News, and working through the training tab. And then just kind of taking those first steps to get started. A little awesome sheet in here. So you can definitely go in and print out certain pages. And this is really important because for me, somebody who has been coaching for several years, I go back to my why when I started and I look at how it's evolved along the way. I write out things that I'm struggling with, how I can overcome them, what I do to accomplish certain goals that I'm working on, and kind of just keeping this in mind, kind of in a continuum where you're going to evolve, that, you might have some things that you're working on currently. You might have some things that you're struggling with currently. And as your business continues to grow, these things will also change as well. And just diving deep into your why. So this is a personal activity that you can work through on your own. And you can certainly share this with me or your coach as well. This is a really, really great activity for just kind of clarifying why you're here. Personal development is one of our vital behaviors, so very important. One of my favorite books is The Compound Effect, and I think every coach who is brand new should read that, should start with that. Keith Callahan has been a very successful coach in the Beachbody world. He wrote this awesome book. Simon Sinek, whenever I went to my very first summit, he was the keynote speaker. He was amazing. And this book is so great to just finding your purpose and finding what it is that, that's kind of bringing you out. And then Audible, of course, if you are not a book reader, if you are on the go and you'd rather listen, Audible is excellent for that too. And then I have some great quick start trainings in here. You can click on each of these, and these just kind of go into a little bit more detail. So if you're like, man, I'm struggling with like inviting somebody to join me. Well, here you go. This and this right here. I feel like I need to grow my following quite a bit. Here's another great training. I feel like I just sit on Facebook and scroll the whole time mindlessly and I don't have a purpose. Okay, time management. All kinds of really great trainings in here. And here's another really great link to click on as well. And what's really important as a brand new coach is trying to figure out who exactly you're talking to. And this is a great page to print out just for writing in some traits in here that, that you are looking for in a person. When I initially started, one of the trainings that I did was who is your ideal coach? And I created an avatar. And it might sound ridiculous, but it was so helpful because it really helped me be specific with who I'm talking to. There's a very popular phrase that if you're trying to talk to everyone, you end up talking to no one. And I think it's so important that you kind of hone in on who your ideal clients are. That doesn't mean that if somebody who's maybe not my ideal client comes to me and asks for help, I'm going to turn them away, but I'm going to meet them where they are and I'm going to help them as best I can with the tools that I have in my toolbox. Who am I talking to as far as coaching? I'm very direct in my coaching posts on who I'm talking to. I'm very direct that I'm talking to a specific woman, a lot of times a specific demographic, and really just what I am looking for and who I can relate to, because that helps me as a leader be much more able to relate to somebody who's on our team when we have a lot more in common or we have kind of a similar goal or a similar interest. It really just kind of helps. And we do that through connecting with people through our social media posts as well. This is a great little tracker you can print out. Yes, complete this list in your first 30 days. Write down the name of each person you invite. Okay, it might not take you 30 days. It might take you 50 days. It might take you 75 days. Ideally, coming up with a list of 10 to 20 people those first couple days that you're a coach that you can start having conversations with is key. Building through those 100 invites a month is wonderful if you're able to do that. And I have to kind of just turn off my overthinking brain and just say, you know what, it's not about me, it's about them and who can I help and how can I help them. I have this great group going on right now. We have such awesome accountability. We are, so many women in here who are helping support and encourage each other. And it would be so great if you wanted to join us. I would love to send you more information. Just keeping it simple. Your first big rank is Emerald. I think it's important that you set a date. You can be Emerald in 24 hours. You can be Emerald in a week, but it's definitely doable. Diamond is something that I think every coach should strive for, because not only are you giving yourself a pay raise, but you're taking your business to the next level. You're not having that cap on your weekly income. Your weekly income potential is so much more. And your business grows that much more. You begin to find fellow friends, coaches, leaders who are on this journey with you, and it's pretty incredible when you get to do this with other people, your people. So setting that goal for Emerald, setting that goal for Diamond. I personally, when I started, was not a big go-getter. So Diamond was a year goal for me, and I achieved Diamond in a year from starting my coaching business. I've seen other coaches do it in as little as 30 days. I've seen coaches do it in 3 months, 6 months. So it depends on what your goals are, short and long term, and how driven you are, and just staying connected and plugged in with your coach as well, because sometimes it takes your coach saying, you know what, you're right there. Let's work on this and see if we can get you there. Or, you know what, let's do a little bit more of this. Or, you know what, let me help you kind of navigate this. So staying connected with your coach, I think, is so, so completely important, especially when you're pushing for those bigger goals. And then we do have this quick little fast track to success on here, talking about Success Club points, what this all is. What is Success Club? Be sure that you take a look at this. Oh goodness, did not mean to do that. So here's a quick little example that these videos really do work. Let me just get this up and pause it. Sorry, guys. Anyway, quick little video about what is Success Club. Okay, are we good? All right, back to what we were doing over here. Okay, and then, there we go. Okay, back to my full screen. Business activity tracker is critical for success in this business. Basically, it's giving you a job description. So if you're gonna sit down, if you have 30 to 60 minutes every day to work on your business, which I would 100% suggest that everyone takes a minimum of 30 minutes to work on your business each day, to do the things, the IPAs, income producing activities that are going to build and grow your business. Your workout and Shakeology, that's a given. We already know that you're going to be doing that. Personal development, we're already doing that anyway. We're checking in with our accountability group. We're showing up for our people. This number 2 in this business activity tracker, though, this is where your income grows. This is where your business grows. This is where your leadership grows, by doing these activities and making a commitment to do that on a day-to-day basis. You can download that tracker. It's also in the file section in our team page. Here are some common questions you might have, and some little Q&A right here. And then just working on your road to success. If you help 3 people each month, and it's your first 3 to 6 months as a coach hitting Success Club, then you're going to get yourself a free ticket to Summit. Our Summit this year, 2020, is in New Orleans in July. It's going to be amazing. We were there a few years ago and it was incredible. So if you are pushing for that goal, this is something definitely to take a look at. We will find out what Summit 2021 is at Summit 2020. That's a lot to say. So, changing lives every month is something that I will personally tell you, when I made Success Club a non-negotiable every month of my business, that I was committed to helping at least 3 to 5 people every month, that's when I saw my business grow immensely. And I've seen my business and income continue to grow because I've continued to make that a priority every month in my business. Your first 90 days. So here are some goals here for you guys to kind of just take a look at and work through, and just, keep track of your goals. Keep track of them. These are great goals to push for in your first few months of your business. Some little apps that you can use and download. BB Links is key for sending links to people who are enrolling. Quick little sidebar, make sure before you send a link to somebody that they don't have a coach already or are working with a coach, because if they do, then they're going to sign up under that coach they've already been assigned to. If they don't have a coach that's helping them, or maybe their coach has gone stagnant, or maybe their coach has quit, or whatever it is, then you have the ability to do a coach change form. and convert them over to your customer. And you can literally just Google customer coach change form and send them that form, and they can complete that. You will need your coach ID and your email for them to switch over to you. Unfold is a great app for creating stories. Canva is a wonderful app for creating things like this PowerPoint. When to Post is great for pinpointing times for posting. Beachbody On Demand, Word Swag, all kinds of great things in here. We love using Triller for pre-workout videos, other things like TikTok, or there's a bunch of fun photo editing apps too. Snapseed is another great one, but we just really didn't have room to fit all those on here. And if you have any questions about any other apps, don't hesitate to reach out. And then, like I said before, Coach Summit is so very important. We want you to get there every year. It's just such a great, incredible opportunity to be around other people, work out live with Beachbody trainers, go to these awesome trainings, and just do some really awesome stuff with your team. We will be there in full glory this summer. We typically have a photographer. We just do a lot of fun things together as a team. And it's just really, really a great opportunity to just be together. Super Weekend is 4 times a year, quarterly. Try to make it to the next one that you can. You can always check the events tab in the Coach Online office for more information on that. And just a little recap of everything here. I am so pumped to have you on our team. So excited to have you with us. Know that lean in, reach out to your coach, stay plugged in, stay connected. Don't hesitate to ask any questions because we are a team. We are here to support each other. We are here to show up for one another and to help each other work through maybe things that we're struggling with, challenges that we face, anything like that, but to make this easier on each other. Nobody should have to reinvent the wheel. So I hope this document is super helpful for you. If you have any questions, please, again, don't hesitate to ask. And I look forward to helping you reach those next goals in your business.